Senator Kennedy sues Adam Schiff for $80. Adam response stuns everyone on live TV. The political landscape of Washington, D.C. erupted into chaos when Senator John Neely Kennedy, a seasoned Republican from Louisiana, launched an $80 million defamation lawsuit against Representative Adam Schiff, a prominent Democrat from California. The bombshell legal action, which sent shockwaves through the halls of Congress and the digital corridors of social media, stemmed from a fiery Instagram live stream that Schiff hosted, drawing an audience of over 200,000 viewers in real time. It was during this unscripted moment, with thousands of comments flooding the screen, that Schiff made a series of explosive accusations against Kennedy that would alter the course of both their careers. The stakes were high, the rhetoric was heated, and the fallout was immediate, as the nation watched a high-profile clash unfold between two political heavyweights, each wielding their influence in vastly different ways. The incident began on a seemingly ordinary evening, when Schiff, known for his measured yet incisive style, decided to engage his substantial online following through a live stream. Seated in his Capitol Hill office, with a backdrop of policy books and a California state flag, Schiff fielded questions from viewers about his legislative priorities. The conversation initially centered on clean energy initiatives, a cornerstone of his platform, as he passionately outlined plans to combat climate change through bold policy reforms. The tone shifted dramatically when a viewer asked about the persistent gridlock in the Senate, where environmental bills often stalled despite widespread public support. Schiff, leaning into the camera with a mix of frustration and conviction, pointed the finger directly at Senator Kennedy. "Let's talk about why these bills aren't moving," he said, his voice rising. "Senator Kennedy is blocking progress because his pockets are lined with money from oil companies. It's outright corruption, plain and simple, and it's undermining our democracy." He didn't stop there. Gesturing emphatically, Schiff dubbed Kennedy Senator Oil, a nickname meant to sting, accusing him of prioritizing corporate interests over the public good. The livestream's chat exploded with reactions from supportive cheers of "call him out" to heart emojis and demands for more details. For Schiff, the moment felt like a rallying cry, a chance to galvanize his base against what he saw as entrenched opposition to environmental progress. Unbeknownst to Schiff, his words were being watched closely in Louisiana, where Kennedy, a veteran politician with a reputation for sharp wit and legal acumen, sat in his Baton Rouge office, his tablet screen glowing with the live stream's feed. Kennedy, a Republican stalwart, had built a career on connecting with constituents through folksy charm and a no-nonsense approach to policy debates. As he listened to Schiff's accusations, his expression remained calm, but his mind was already calculating the implications. To Kennedy, this was no mere political jab. It was a direct attack on his integrity, backed by claims that he knew were not only inflammatory, but also unsubstantiated. Within hours, Kennedy's legal team, led by a seasoned attorney with a track record of winning high-stakes defamation cases, began drafting a response. By the next morning, the political world was blindsided by the announcement of an $80 million lawsuit filed in federal court, alleging that Schiff's statements were false, malicious, and designed to tarnish Kennedy's reputation. The lawsuit's 60-page complaint was meticulous, outlining how Schiff's accusations lacked any verifiable evidence and were delivered with reckless disregard for the truth. At its core was a shocking piece of evidence, a leaked internal email from Schiff's team obtained through undisclosed means that appeared to reveal a deliberate strategy to undermine Kennedy. In the email Schiff had written to a senior communications aide, "Kennedy's voting record is stalling our clean energy agenda. We need to hit hard, find any information accurate or not to show he's in the pocket of oil companies." The phrase "accurate or not" became the linchpin of Kennedy's case, suggesting that Schiff had acted with actual malice, the legal standard required to prove defamation against a public figure. The email's leak sent ripples through political circles, with media outlets from cable news to online blogs scrambling to cover the story. Headlines blared across platforms. Conservative networks ran with Schiff faces $80 million lawsuit for slander, while progressive outlets countered with Kennedy's lawsuit aims to silence free speech. Social media platforms, particularly Instagram and Twitter, became battlegrounds with hashtags like #SchiffExposed and #StandWithAdam trending simultaneously, each amassing thousands of posts within hours. Schiff, caught off guard by the lawsuit's swift escalation, initially dismissed it as a partisan stunt. From his Capitol Hill office, he addressed reporters in a hastily arranged press conference, his tone defiant yet carefully measured. "This is nothing